Hello, everyone watching, and welcome to the Mahar Senators versus the Hopkins Academy Golden Hawks today. Today is senior night for our one senior, Cassie Mashensky. Hopkins has beat this team one time with an 18-0 win taking place mid-season, the day after prom. They had 12 runs in the first inning, but after that quick early lead, they were held to 6 for the rest of the game. Right now, it's a nice day for a good softball game, 70 degrees, but pretty windy, not taking much of an effect on the game either way. We have one runner on first, Cassie Dion on the mound, and one out. Cassie Dion, young pitcher here, but very consistent throughout the season so far. Lily throwing down to first. Safe. Gets a hit on it, hitting it to Bella Bermucci at second, gets the out at first. Runner advances. Two outs now. Mahar has Gabby Matthews up to bat. Strike one. Foul ball right into the back. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Hopkins making quick work of that early first. Huddling up over here. We're seeing strong energy from Hopkins on this senior night. The lone senior, Cassie Mashensky, is looking to continue playing softball at Utica. She plays third base. She usually hits near the middle of the lineup here, so we will probably see her this inning. Thinking she's around. I'm pretty sure she's pretty early in this lineup here. On the mound for Mahar, we have, again, number 2, Gabby Matthews. Starting us off, we have number 12, catcher Lily Elia on the plate. Hits the ball right to the first baseman, goes by Olivia Patch. Lily Elia continues, she's running to third. Didn't understand at first what happened. Thinking about continuing home, she is. And surprisingly makes it home on an odd looking play, barely looking like she was gonna get on base, ends up making it home. Just happened to go right by the first baseman and the outfielder. She almost didn't even leave first. Now we have Cassie Mashensky, senior, up to bat. This whole team rallying behind her. 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes, goes behind the catcher there. And that's ball 4. Cassie Mashensky getting walked to first. No outs here. You have Cassie Dion up to bat, pitcher. Gets a good hit on that, but caught right off the ground from the left fielder. Just kind of robs from a good hit there. Good catch from the left fielder. Rolling pitch there. Going up to bat right now is Lainey Bailey. One ball, one strike. High pitch. One out, one runner on first. Pitch coming in. Gets contact on that. Fielded by shortstop. Making the play. Getting Cassie Mashensky out. Leaving Hopkins with 2 outs. Runner on first. We have Maggie Potter up to bat. Coming back. Almost not making it here today from her AP exam, but that's a rough intro to the game here. Low pitch going by the catcher. Lainey stealing 2 bases, making her way to third. Not a very deep backstop, but much deeper than the old softball field backstop, and the new field, the new varsity field, which players will be on next year, is very deep compared to what we're used to, more similar towards what the baseball team had last year. Baseball team looking to play their first game tomorrow against Pittsfield at home this year. Pitch comes in, Maggie hits it up, a pop fly, no catch in left. Lainey makes it home, Maggie taking second, but slowing down as the ball's rolling. That's a double for Maggie Potter there. Two outs now is Bella Bermucci, young 8th grader, up to bat. She's playing second for Hopkins. Foul ball. Hits a high pitch, popping up and landing fair right behind first. Oddly enough, second baseman fields it. And Maggie gets home, Bella getting herself a single. Great hit, but fielded right to the center fielder, and that makes it 3 for Hopkins. Now Mahar getting ready to go hit. Two good plays from the Mahar outfield. That one that Cassie Dion hit just robbed of a really great low drive, picked up right from the ground. I've heard some talk that Cassie Mashensky even may be making her debut on the mound today if things go Hopkins' way. So hopefully we'll get to see that later on in this game. Hopkins takes the lead now 2-0, going on to the top of the second. Unfortunately, we don't get to see Cassie Mashensky's crown here now, which she was sporting early on. Foul tip. Up to bat, Mahar has number 4, Dakota Cleveland. Swing and a miss, that's strike 2. Cassie Dion looking strong to start this second inning. Gets a hit, fielded by Cassie Mashensky and played to first. That's 1 out, starting off with a quick out, giving Hopkins some good momentum here. That's strike 1 right down the middle. That is Olivia Patch up to bat. Nobody on, 1 out. And that is strike 2. And that was a little bit low inside. Ball 1, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, that is strike 3. 2 outs, nobody on. Very good defensive play here from Hopkins. Not giving Mahar much of a chance to even score here. Strike 1 right down the middle. And this is number 17, Aaron Parse up to bat. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, nobody on. And strike 3, making quick work. That top of the second, Hopkins getting another chance to go and bat, with this game being 2-0. Looking ahead of this week, we're going to see some nice weather, which is exciting. 79 degrees tomorrow. If you're thinking about coming to that baseball game, hopefully it won't be as windy as we have it right now. Also talking about senior night, baseball senior night will be on Friday. The team doing a really good job with decorations this year. They got a lot of balloons, but unfortunately not all of them have stayed. I think we've lost around 4 balloons now to popping or flying away, but nice display nonetheless. Impressive that it was all pulled together. Maggie was not here to help set up, unfortunately, with that AP test, but team rallied together either way. And Madeline Gallo will be starting Hopkins off with batting. She's been seen in center field this year. No outs, nobody on. The pitch is coming in. And low goes through the catcher's legs. One ball, no strikes, nobody on. No lob there, outside ball. Thinking that was almost meant to be a changeup there. 2 balls, no strikes, and that is strike 1. Dipping right into that strike zone there. And hits Madeline right into the back. Takes it though and heads to first. Madeline just got hit recently in one of the games too, so getting unlucky there, but takes one for the team, making her way to first. Ball low. And this is number 5, Kylie Kinchla, up to bat. Another young player, 8th grade. A lot of young players this year as we had a lot of graduating seniors. High pitch all the way over Kylie's head. No outs, runner on first. And just dipping into that low strike zone. Gets a hit and just bounces right on the foul side of third base. She's got 2 strikes on her now. And low pitch there. Gets a hit and hits foul again along that third baseline. And dipping right in, strike 3 against Kylie Kinchla, giving 1 out, runner on first, and now we are back to top of the order with Lily Elliott up to hit. They're waving the outfielders out, but Lily's home run last time was not a big hit and goes to the second baseman, and that's out at first, but Madeline takes the opportunity, runs to second. Thought she was going to make it a little bit of a bobble there by the second baseman, but ends up making the play. 2 outs, runner on third. This is Cassie Mashensky up to bat. Low pitch. Ball 1. Inside, almost hitting her, going behind the catcher, and Madeley stealing home. Making the score here, 3 Hopkins, 0 Mahar. High pitch, looks a bit outside too. Nobody on, 2 outs. Another high pitch, Cassie Mashensky gets walked again for the second time today. No opportunity to get a hit for her yet. Now we have Cassie Dion up to bat. Last time she had a good hit to left field, but just scooped from the ground. Swing and a miss. Taking some time to recompose herself after that. Low pitch behind her. Catcher managing to grab that, stopping Cassie Mashensky from stealing second. Another low pitch. Three balls, 1 strike. Runner on first. And low pitch, Cassie Mashensky stealing second. Pitch coming in, that's a high pitch. Cassie Dion gets walked. Elena Bailey up to bat, runner on first and second, 2 outs here. High pitch, almost around, I thought it was almost like at the top of her helmet level, called strike. That's strike 1. Another high pitch, not called a strike that time. 1 strike, 1 ball. And low pitch, she manages to get a hit on it and is safe at first. Play just barely being made. Good hustle there. Bases loaded, Maggie Potter up to bat. Cassie Mashensky on third, looking to run home. That is another high-looking strike, but not as high as the one we saw Lainey Bailey get. Dipping down, though, as it got to the catcher, but still looking a bit high. Hopkins needs to probably adjust more to the high strike zone here. High ball. Bases loaded, 2 outs. High pitch. a hit on it, goes by shortstop. Mush making it home, Cassie Dion running home, Lainey running to third, and Maggie staying at first. Good hit there from Maggie. Two runs in, two outs here. Calling time, trying to clean off this. Oh, the base was actually picked up. I know there's been some issue with the bases this season. When I was out here this morning, the first base was just completely not even attached, but high outside, Maggie takes it. Makes her way to second, runners on second and third. Two outs. Bella Bermucci up to bat. Good hit and dropped by the shortstop. And she makes her way to first. Makes the score 5-0 now. Runners on first and third. Olivia Earle up to bat. And Bella Bermucci stealing. Runners on second and third. Hits it and going through shortstop's legs. Maggie makes it home. Bella Bermucci going home, but thrown to the pitcher. Not caught. Olivia thinking about stealing second, but doesn't. Another two runs in, score being 7-0. Still two outs, runner on first. Madeline Gallo up to bat. High pitch, ball. One ball, no strikes, runner on first. Two outs. She hits it and played foul. And low rolling pitch, Madeline goes golfing over there, but no hit. And behind her, ball. Two balls, two strikes, runner on first. And that is strike three. Good inning still for Hopkins. Got a lot of runs. Now the score is 7-0. And taking it here to the top of the third. Hopkins zone out. We're still seeing Cassie Dion on the mound. No Mush debut yet, but hopefully something we'll get to see. Also, it looks like some of the family brought some food for a nice celebration after. Windy day though, so we have a good scent of the pizza flowing this way. Look at the outfield. We're seeing Kylie Kinchla at right field, Madeline at center, and Olivia Earle playing left. Cassie Dion, so far having a great game and overall having a great season for being such a young pitcher. She's been super consistent. I think one of her best qualities is that when she pitches, she doesn't get in any types of ruts, whether it's a couple balls. Either way, she doesn't dip down into a continuous bad spiral. Good mentality. Nobody on, no outs. And up to bat is Kaylin Herbert, number 8, and that is strike 1. And that is foul, strike 2. And high pitch, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, no outs. Gets contact, hits it towards second base, goes by Bella Bermucci taking a weird hop. And Kaylin makes her way to first. Unfortunate for Hopkins, what should have looked like was going to be an out. Just pitch comes in. That's a ball. No balls, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first. Low pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul tip behind the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on first. Into the field it goes. This is not the old cornfield we used to have. And that is strike 3, Lily throwing down to first, but safe. 1 out, runner on first. Looks like up to bat is number 4, Dakota Cleveland. Strike 1. And that is strike 2. Again, we're seeing a higher looking strike box. Similar pitch to what we saw last time, but that is a ball. And swing and a miss, that is strike 3. 2 outs, runner on first. Avery Savage up to bat. High ball. Runner on first. 2 outs. Gets good hit. Fielded by Bella. Hits it down. And she is safe at first. Stops it from going to the outfield, but just bounces off that glove there. Strike one. Runners on first and second. And this is Kenzie Matthews up to bat. Looks like a foul tip there. Strike two. And swing and a miss. That is the third out here for Hopkins. Taking us to the bottom of the third. Huddling up over here. Looks like Kylie Kinchla is starting off Hopkins today for their hitting. Last time, kind of a interesting hitting series. They had 2 quick outs, but then managed to get a good amount of runs after that. Scores there. Mahar not yet being able to get a run in, but Hopkins getting another chance to change this score. Yeah, but as I was saying before, we have the Rex Farms, I'm pretty sure, is around us, but it's not as bad as the cornfields that were around the soccer fields. When soccer ball was hit, you'd have to go into that corn, but I don't know how nice it is to go run into just straight dirt to find a softball. Either way, it makes for a scenic field experience. Now we have Kylie Kinchla up to bat. No outs, nobody on. Again, this is pitcher Gabby Matthews. It's a ball. Ooh, high pitch there, strike. 1-1 count. Inside, ball. 2-1 count, nobody on, no outs. Low one there, strike. 2-2 count. Hits it and foul. And low pitch rolling behind her, but nobody on to steal. And she hits it, fielded by shortstop and going into first, but made safe. Jumping catch there, so had her foot off the bag. Kylie nearly out, but making her way to first nonetheless. Now we are back to top of the order with Lily Elliott up to bat. Home run hitter there. She has 1 home run and 1 out on her plate, but gets a great hit to center. Fielded and bobbled. We have Kylie Kinchla going to 3, and Lily changing her mind and going to first. A nice classic unnecessary slide, but Very fun. Need to dirty up those white pants somehow. It's not the most convenient to be playing on this back field all the way away from the school, but it's very nice looking, and Lily Elias steals second. Definitely more scenic than where the other field is placed next to the parking lot. Gets a hit, fielded by the third baseman, and low throw, bobbled, and Cassie Mashensky gets her first hit, and Lily Elia makes her way home. It's been unfortunate. Not unfortunate, but only had walks there. That's her first hit of the game, so still no outs. We are 8-0 here with Cassie Dion up to bat. Gets a hit, fast one, fielded by shortstop, and second base bobbled. The throw, shortstop. Cassie Dion makes her way to first. Team's starting to look a bit frustrated here. And Lainey Bailey up to bat. Runners on first and second. Cassie Mashensky and Cassie Dion stealing, making their way to second and third. Two runners on. Lainey Bailey still up to bat. Gets a hit, fielded by shortstop, who makes the play at third base, getting Cassie Dion out, but Lainey Bailey taking this opportunity to get to second. Cassie sliding into the third baseman, causing a bit of an injury here. Like it. She's now got a rip sock. I think Cassie slid right into her leg there. That is number 4, Dakota, but she's giving a thumbs up, so it looks like she is good to go. As you can see, bit of a rip sock there, but all's well that ends well. Maggie Potter now up to bat. Low strike. Lainey Bailey steals third. High pitch coming in. Ball. Runner on third. Just think there's one out. Another ball there. Low pitch, another ball. Oh my goodness, I think over there that is Cassie Mashensky warming up at pitch. I don't know if we can get both in at the same time. If you look to the little more out, that is a strike, and Lainey Bailey steals home. Pan over real quick. That to me looks like Cassie Mashensky warming up to pitch. That is something I really want to see. Wonder if who they're gonna put at third though. Maybe they'll do an easy switch to Cassie Dion at third, but I don't know if she's ever played that position. Or maybe they'll do a big change, and Drop third strike. Maggie taking the opportunity, making her way to first, and she is safe. Very heads-up play there by Maggie Potter. Not letting a 4-hour test slow her mind down. That is Kaylee Edwards up to bat for the first time today. But time called by Coach Lord. I don't know if they have discussed that sub. I think if that was Maggie Potter just up to bat, then I think she is hitting right now for Bella Bermucci. Another one of the young players. Last year there were 7-ish seniors or lost players. It was Izzy, Daisy, Taylor, Brooke, Jessie, Kaylin. Yeah, really strong class of seniors there. And low pitch ball. And not only that, but you know, you have the regular player loss just due to other things. So definitely a different team that we're seeing last year, but gets a hit on it, fielded foul. Looked like she wanted to get it fair there, but no luck. Runner on first. One ball, one strike. High pitch, ball. Score update 2, it is 10-0. Inside ball. And outside pitch, that is ball 4. Kaylee going to first, Maggie going to second. And there is one out. Now up to bat is another young player, Olivia Earl. Also something to mention about this young class, large group of multi-sport athletes. Foul into the backstop. I think here we have, Liv plays soccer, basketball, softball. Juliana, same 3. Kylie, same 3. I think Anna and Kaylee play basketball, softball. She gets a hit going around the third baseman who flicks it up and making the play at third. For a second I thought the bobble was gonna squash that play, but still successful for Mahar. That's 2 outs, runners on first and second. Now speaking of Anna Conklin up to bat. So we have a lot of young multi-sport athletes. And both runners on first and second steal. Again, another base issue. One count. Low pitch, ball. High pitch, ball. 2 outs, runners on second and third. And swing and a miss. That is a strike for her. Full count here for Anna. And high pitch, she advances to first, making the bases loaded. And Juliana Eichenlob is up to bat. Her first time hitting today, one of our young multi-sport athletes here. I guess one thing to note about Hopkins is usually if you have a player who plays a sport here, they play more than one, usually 2 or 3. You know, as students get older though, busier, usually it goes down to 2, but you know. Cassie Mashensky being the only 3-sport athlete this year, and that is for female athletics. As far as Hopkins sports, I'm not positive if that's so true about co-ops and that type of thing, but. And swinging at a low pitch there. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Hopefully something can be made of this good-looking base situation. And swing, hits it to the pitcher. Pitcher making the play at first. Getting the 3rd out for Mahar. That brings Hopkins to top of the 4th. Top of the 4th here. We'll see probably a big change in the lineup here. I think everyone's going to be going and scrambled around unless it was just an easy change between Cassidy and Cassie. I'm not so sure. We'll see where everyone finds themselves. Olivia Earle heading to right. Juliana Eichenlob going to center, and Kaylee Edwards going to left. Yeah, I think Cassie Gianna is just doing an easy switch at third. We still see. Oh no, not so simple. We have. I think that's Anna Conklin at first, a position I haven't seen her at yet this year. Yeah, so Maggie. I think we have Bella out of the lineup here. Maggie taking that second position, Lainey going to short. And Cassie finding her way to third. No changes here though with Lily Elia. I'm always impressed by her throwdown. She's a very powerful throwdown, not something you want to, not a catcher you want to steal against. Cassie Mashensky's pitching debut here now. This is number 2, pitcher Gabby Matthews up to bat. And first, and a good strike for Cassie Mashensky. High one though. That's 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, no outs. I think that was a bit outside. That is ball 2. High looking strike there. That is 2-2 count. High pitch, ball 3, full count. nice strike 3 for Cassie Mashensky, getting a strikeout for the first batter here today. Talk about a pitching debut. Looking like she wanted to either poke at it or bunt, but that is another strike for Cassie. High pitch, she swings at it, fielded by Laney. It makes the throw to first, and another out for Hopkins, getting 2 outs. Nobody on. And Olivia Patch is up to bat. Recognize her. She is pretty sure plays every sport, soccer, basketball, and softball for her school. Rolling pitch there for Mush. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike for Mush. 1-1 count. Nobody on. No outs. 2 outs. And another strike for Mush. 1 ball, 2 outs. 2 strikes. High pitch. 2-2 count. Cassie Mashensky looking very comfortable on the mound. And Olivia swinging at low pitch there. And swinging at a low one, but gets a good poke at it going into center field. Fielded by Juliana Eichenlaw. Makes the throw to second, and Olivia Patch gets on base at first. And Lily making the throw down, but goes over first and goes deep into right field. And Olivia Patch managing to steal second, almost thinking about going to third. And this is number 17, Aaron first, up to bat. High pitch called strike there. 1-1 count. Runner on second, 2 outs. And another strike for Cassie Mashensky. Hot on the mound there. And strike 3 for Cassie Mashensky, getting the last out for Hopkins. Team rallying behind her, and she is having a very successful senior night. Score now is 10-0. And we are going into the bottom of the 4th. Same pitcher here for Mahar, Gabby Matthews on the mound. I think Lily Elliott is starting us off as well to hit. Hopkins can pull through 5 more runs this inning, if Mahar doesn't score another one after that, we will end it there with the mercy rule, but asking a lot to score 5 runs in 1 inning, so we'll see, but they've done it, so sure, a lot of these players have the motivation to do it. They want to get to these fun senior activities post-game, but Lily Elliott taking the plate. Strike just finding its way in that strike zone. Nobody on, no outs, 1 strike. High pitch, 1-1. High pitch, ball 2. Strike for a Lily. That is 2-2 count. Nobody on, no outs. Lily hits it, pops it up to right field, and goes right by the right fielder. Lily very speedily running to second, and she's taking the opportunity, running to third, but stopping there. Not another home run for Lily, but great outcome for a triple. Lily's had a very successful hitting day. Now Cassie Mashensky up to bat. Hits it, pops it up, and caught by third baseman. 1 out, runner on third. Now we have Cassie Dion up to bat on deck, Elena Bailey. Hits it, great hit, going between the right fielder and center fielder. Still rolling, Cassie running. I think she's going to go all the way. And she hustles in, and another home run for Hopkins Academy. Great hit there for Cassie Dion. It's hard to visualize where things would be right now without a fence, but I think that either would have been right along it or over it around that area, but actually it was rolling, so maybe it would have been a bit short, but Laney getting a foul tip, hitting her foot there. Ooh, wow. Low pitch strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Unlucky position for Laney to be in, but nobody on. Hits it, pops it up, and lands just fair for Laney Bailey, who's running to third and is stopping. Thought she was gonna go. I would have liked to see it. I think she could have made it. Mahar, here I'm discussing that it bounced foul, but only have 1 umpire, so it's a hard assessment to make from all the way behind that plate. Either way, close enough. Low rolling pitch, and Laney Bailey stealing home. Slow trot in. That makes the score 12-0. This is Maggie Potter up to bat. Nobody on. Low pitch below the knees, strike. Another low pitch goes behind the catcher, ball. Nobody on base to steal there, 1-1 count. High pitch behind the catcher, ball. 2-1 count, nobody on, 1 out. And Maggie swings, gets a hit, goes to third, and Mahar just can't make the play at first. Maggie Potter safe. 1 out, runner on first. And that looks like Kaylee Edwards up to bat. Swing and a miss. Rolling pitch, strike. Did I miss something? I was 2 strikes, no balls, runner on first. And hits it, fielded by short, throws it to second, called out. She was pretty, again, that's a hard assessment to make from behind the plate there, but 2 outs, runner on first. And Olivia Earl up to bat. Foul tip, goes behind the backstop. High pitch, ball. 1-1 count, runner on first, 2 outs. And a good pitch there, strike. And swing and a miss, that's strike 3, but didn't go for drop third. And that's it for Hopkins this series. Cassie Mashensky finding herself back on that mound. Not enough for the mercy rule here. Hopkins up 12-0. Hopefully Cassie Mashensky is just as strong at the mound because she had a very good series last inning, looking very comfortable on the mound. I know she plays on some travel teams. I've heard her say stuff about pitching before, but she's definitely not a regular pitcher. Third base is her position, but she looks very comfortable on the mound here for her debut. We see the same combination as well for outfield. So no changes this inning. Great throw down from Lily. This is number 8, Kaylin Herbert, up to bat. That's 2 balls, no strikes, nobody on, no outs. Kaylin getting a hit on that, bouncing foul. 1 strike, 2 balls. And swing and a miss, 2-2 count. And that is strike 3 for Cassie Mashensky. Making it look easy there. 1 out, nobody on. And this is Autumn up to bat. High pitch ball. Strike. It's a very good pitch there. Tough one to hit. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And hits it, foul. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody on. And hits it, puts it in play to Lainey Bailey, who makes the play at first, getting Hopkins their 2nd out. Another strike for Cassie Mashensky. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And high pitch goes over Lily. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And gets a good hit on that, fielded by Juliana Eichenlaw, making the throw to 2nd. 2 outs, runner on 1st. Up to bat is Avery Savage. Low pitch, swing and a miss. Inside pitch, ball. 1-1 count, runner on first. 2 outs. And a great pitch there from Cassidy. 1-2 count. And foul tip. Still 1-2 count. Runner on first, 2 outs. Low pitch, 2-2 count. High pitch, full count. Good grab from Lily behind the plate. Avery Savage battling here to get on base. And she gets a hit, tipped up by Mush, fielded by Laney, who doesn't make the play. Holds it off, smart, so the runner on second doesn't advance. Still 2 outs. This is Kenzie Matthews up to bat. Gets a hit, goes past infield, fielded by Kaylee Edwards, and Mahar gets their first run in. Two outs, runners on first and second. Swing and a miss. Low pitch, good stop by Lily, ball 1. High pitch, ball. Hits it, runs foul along the third baseline. Low pitch, ball. Both runners steal. We have 2 outs, runners on second and third. High pitch, that is strike 3 though. And Cassie Mashensky having another successful inning. Oh, and that's game. Surprisingly enough, we'll call that a win for Hopkins Academy. That is a 12-1 win. Not technically the official mercy rule, but maybe they said something pre-game, made a agreement here. But congratulations to Cassie Mashensky, and wonderful pitching for her, a wonderful senior night, and thank you for watching.